Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is Princess Nancy. If you're watching me for the first time on this channel, I give business tips, I talk about education, and I talk about lifestyle. So today's vlog, I'm doing it outside the school. This is National Open University, one of the centers in Lagos State. This is a Mushi Center precisely. So today's vlog is going to be centered on the difference between POP exam and e-exam. If you hear me say POP exam, it means pen on paper exam, and e-exam means computer based exam. So I'm going to be interviewing some of the students. They're going to tell us the difference between pen on paper exam and e-exam and which one they prefer. So today I have one of the beauty queens of National Open University. So I have one of the students here with me, and she's going to be telling us the difference between pen on paper exam and computer based exam, then why she prefers the one she's going to be choosing now. So first of all, you're going to tell us your name, your department, and your level.
Good afternoon or good morning, wherever you are. My name is Marvelous David. I'm an entrepreneurship student, 400 level precisely. Actually, e-exam is an electronic exam where we use our computer. It's a computer-based exam, and POP is a pen on paper exam. So, which one did I like? Do I even like anyone? Both of them. That's just it. I love the both of them anyway, because one thing I like about e-exam is that when you're writing, you still have when you forget. Sometimes I like for me, if I'm writing my e-exam and I forget some things, when I scroll through, I will always see some related answers that will give me idea of what I need to write or what I want to write. But for pen on paper, as a student, you always read, know how you always forget something. So when you're writing pen on paper, like as I just did one of my exams today, I forgot some things. So I have to use my idea, I use my initiative to write some things. Unlike e-exam, so if I'm explaining myself like this, I think I still prefer e-exam. But pen on paper, you always write you will see something to write, even when you forget. It's an English language, right? Just explain yourself. That's just it. So I don't know for any other person, but for me, that's just it. Thank you.
All right. So hello guys. So I have another student here with me. I'm Princess Nessie. I'm a student of now 300 level public health. So
Okay,
you,
I'm Stella John.
your
I'm an
department,
entrepreneurship. Abi,
yes,
this entrepreneurship
level.
400 level.
Okay, so what's the difference between POP exam and e-exam?
I think e-exam is more easy to attempt, whereas the POP is kind of hard.
Hmm.
It takes a lot of reading. You have to read from the beginning of the textbook to the end of the textbook. But e-exam, you can just use your idea. Even if you don't know it, you can just say, hey, oje, hey, je. Just pick one out of the objective.
Yes.
One of them will surely be correct. So by the time you do that from beginning to end, you see at least get half of the out of 40 questions, you can still get like 20.
Unlike the POP, where
Unlike
you
the
have to
POP, you have
crack
to
your
crack your brain and
brain,
read
read,
everything.
read. At the end
Read,
of the day, even after reading, the question or the things you've read might not even come
come
out.
out. Yes,
So,
that's how it is.
all right, I get you. No problem. No
Thank you.
problem. Thank. I have another student here with me. He's going to be telling us the difference between POP exam and e-exam. So you're going to tell us your name, your department, and your level.
Okay, my name is Omewole Peter, and I'm in 300 level public health, BS in public health in National Open University.
Okay, please, you're going to tell us the difference between POP exam and e-exam.
Actually, the two exams are okay. Of course, we run e-exam in 200 level, 400 level, and 200 level student. Why POP exam is for 300 level upward in National Open University. To me personally, I prefer the POP exam because it gives room to express yourself to the examiner, be able to write your own points. But when it comes to e-exam, you just have to pick from the listed options. So, and if you don't know it, you don't know it. So, but when it comes to POP, at least if you have an idea, you should be able to express yourself in your own term for the examiner. So, personally, I think the pen on paper is still much more okay.
All right. So you've heard from him. He's one of the students of National Open University. He said he prefers the POP exam, which is pen on paper exam. Okay, guys, I have another beautiful student here with me. She's going to be telling us the difference between POP exam and which she prefers and why she prefers that one. So, first of all, you're going to tell us your name, your department, and your level.
I'm Adeleke Esther. Then my department, Public Health Science. Then I'm in 300 level, first semester presently. So about the POP exam, I prepare the POP exam
Why?
to express yourself, to give details. Unlike e-exam, if you don't know the answer, you don't know it. And even if you know the correct answer and the options are incorrect, there's nothing you can do. That is just fail. So me, I would prefer the e-exam because if you can create time for yourself to read, then you should be able to know what to write, then to express yourself. And even though there is a mistake, the lecturer will still have an idea that this is what you want to write. So like
All
that.
right. So you've heard from her. Okay, guys, for me, you've heard from students of the school. Some say they prefer POP exam, some say they prefer e-exam. But for me, I think I prefer the e-exam, the computer-based exam. Reason being that computer-based exam, it has options. Do you get me? Just like when you're writing OBJ exams or question, when you have questions with options attached to it. Do you get? So even if you don't know that question very well, you can always guess. You can always pick, guess. Either you pick A, option B, option C, or option D, and most times you may be lucky to get that answer. Do you get? Unlike the unlike the POP exam, where if you don't know that answer, you don't know it. If you don't know the answer to that question, you don't know it. Do you get me? So, but for the e-exam, even if you don't know it, you can always guess and guess the answer correctly. And sometimes you may not get it correctly, but most times you guess correctly. Unlike the POP exam, where you even if there's nothing like guessing in POP exam. You don't know it is that you don't know it. If you don't read your course material from beginning to the last page of the book, you don't know it is that you don't know it. Once you get to the exam hall there, your brain is just blank. When they ask you definition for something, you can't define. National Open University is not like primary school or secondary school, where if you're asked to define something, you try to define based on your knowledge about that thing or based on what you've heard about that thing. No, you must define in line with the course material, in line with what you've studied. Are you getting me? So you must define that question in line with the course material or in line with what you've been asked. So it's not like other questions where you just define them randomly. So if you don't read very well in your POP exam, the truth is that you won't get it. But e-exam, you can always guess and get the answer correctly sometimes, and sometimes you don't get it. So that's why I prefer the e-exam. So you've heard from people, although POP and e-exam, they are all good and you cannot maneuver them. Are you getting me? In as much as we are choosing the ones we want, we are choosing the ones we prefer, you cannot run away from them. You must write your POP exam from 300 level down. You must write your e-exam from 200 level upward. So you can't escape any of them. Not minding that we are choosing the ones we prefer another. So just come prepared. Just prepare your mind. Make sure you read your book very, very well, so that during the POP exam you will know what to write, and during the e-exam you know what to write. So thank you guys for staying with me till the end of this vlog. I hope you choose correctly. Bye bye, and see you in my next video.